For the many people who know about Sandbox, you probably understand the idea and motive as to why this game even exists in the first place, which is awesome. But this video is more for people who don't understand what Sandbox even is, or people who have never heard of it who want to know more. So feel free to skip along if you want to get rid of the filler and get straight to the point. Sandbox is a game in development by the original creator of Garry's Mod, Gary Newman, and his studio Facepunch. They've been working on this game for around 2 to 3 years since they've officially announced that they were moving to Source 2 from Unreal Engine 5. We are taking Source 2 and using our knowledge of Source 1, Garry's Mod, Unity, and Unreal Engine. We're trying to create an intuitive, modern-feeling game development environment where everything is moddable. Like Rust and Garry's Mod, we see this as a long-term thing, something for us to work on and improve every day for the next couple of decades. This seems like a big deal noting that Rust is one of the most popular multiplayer games on Steam next to Garry's Mod that Facepunch has been updating and developing for the last couple of years. Now, I've been covering this game and informing people who don't know this game's existence yet on places like TikTok and YouTube Shorts. And honestly, some of the reactions I've gotten from mentioning this game have been pretty mixed. It's a given that when you have good old reliable that's been with you for years, it's hard to look at the shiny new and improved toy that's been announced and can say, you can never get rid of my Garry's Mod. A lot of people get the idea that with Sandbox's own existence that Garry's Mod would ever be replaced or be better, which is to say quickly and bluntly, no, it's not going to be replaced because it's going to be a whole different new game. But yes, Sandbox has gotten mixed reactions from a lot of people mentioning or saying that they'll stick with Garry's Mod because it's the tried and true version of the game and nothing can change that. From viewing the consistent developer blog posts on their site, they give a detailed look at what's possible with making and developing games on Sandbox. And as an example, you can tell what they took what's possible in most modern game engines with asset browsers, inspectors, animation blending, and just gives a plethora of more options, information, and opportunity to let your creative brain go wild as you can see what's possible to make in the game. Fun part is the small montage of early gameplay concept you're seeing on screen right now, that's not even half of it. So now you skip to the meat and potatoes of the video. Here's your viewer discount, have a seat. It's worth noting that I've always loved Garry's Mod for its freedom and creativity that you could bring to the game to create whatever cool or odd abomination you wanted, and Sandbox will be no different, but more improved and even better. But imagine that you're able to create other interesting and intriguing game ideas that you never would have thought or seen within a game like Garry's Mod. That's where Sandbox gets really interesting. Now, onto the dreaded topic at hand. I get it. From what I've seen, a ton of people don't like Terry, and that's fine. There will be custom models within the game too, so I'm just getting that out of the way because the game is completely not about Terry. It's about the gameplay and what you can do in the game that matters at the end of the day. I've been lurking within the Sandbox Discord server, looking around and taking out time to spend within the voice chat to see what some of the devs are working on. And even though it's still very early on some of the concepts, there are other concepts that just look damn right awesome or cool. And at the point as to why I think Sandbox is going to be a banger game is because this word right here. Community is one of the biggest factors of what makes a multiplayer or social game enjoyable or miserable depending on what you experience. For Sandbox, the community is at the sole front of the game, just like Garry's Mod is. It's depending on what the community is able to make and come up with so that the player base can experience and enjoy what's being created. This is a huge factor for me because it's something I've always enjoyed about Garry's Mod for a long time. The amount of content that is shown and being developed by this community is astonishing. I've never seen so many neat and interesting ideas and concepts shown through a Discord server like this, and it just keeps going and going. This is why this game could be a huge success. Now, while I mentioned these examples, you can definitely do some of this stuff in other games too. Don't get me wrong, I know all of the examples of other platforms and games you're thinking of right now. I forgot to mention that there is a ton of awesome content creators as well who have been covering this game for a lot longer and have been way more informative than I have. Of course, a lot of these videos that you see on screen are just some of the amazing people I've had the chance to watch and also get informed a bit more on what's possible with this game, or even what can be done on this game, and that there's a lot more that I haven't had the chance to add. With full transparency, I think it'd be awesome, and as a goal of this channel, with the idea of showcasing what other people have made within the community of Sandbox and give the chance to show off awesome game developers who have put their sweat and tears into making some awesome things and have fun playing them. It's something I think would be incredibly entertaining and exciting once I actually get my hands on the game. What's most important is that for this game to flourish and become an absolute powerhouse of a community and game in general is the community itself, and it always will be. I have faith in the concept of what Gary Newman and his team at Facepunch are doing, and I cannot wait to get my hands on it to either break stuff, build stuff, or even show it off. Thank you for watching. Oh, hey, listen, I have a couple of seconds before the video ends. If you really like what you've seen, check out my channel. And if you have a need for a dopamine rush and have severe ADHD like me, I also have YouTube shorts and other stuff on my channel too. Check it out, all right? Okay, bye.